Welcome back to part 2 of Road to GB Top 100 episode 5. This is the consolation final of the Kent County Championships 2025 at Square One. And I'm eating a rice chocolate crispy cake because I've run out of energy by this point in the day. Everyone's gone home. There's a few fans supporting. Shout out to Robbie, shout out to Will, shout out to Scott watching on the court. But here we go, right into the match. I'm going to show you every little point of this match. Every single point of this match. So here we go, starting off. And as you can see, maybe you can tell if you're observant, I'm using a different racket because my racket cracked in the consolation semi-final. So I'm using Charlie's Hack Hybrid, and I really did like it actually. It gave me a lot of control on my overheads, and I played really well. My volleys were really good this match for using it. So yeah, I did like it. I might actually have to keep hold of it. Well, I am keeping hold of it. Shout out to Charlie, just gifted it to me to keep until I get a new racket. So yeah, I'm looking for a new racket now, guys. If anyone wants to hit me up, Ball Paddle, or anyone wants to give me a free racket, then hit me up. But yeah, here is the match. And we won the first game, so we held serve. It's always a good start, but we are very tired at this point. And as you can see me running forward to that ball, my legs are kind of gone. So we needed to find some energy out of somewhere. This is a big deal. There's a lot of points on the line for a grade 3 consolation final. As I found out, one of my mates, Benji, told me, you get 300 points for it, which is a lot of ranking points. So this was a big deal. We did want to win this for sure. Lovely little one from Charlie down the line. And his overheads were very, very impressive throughout the whole day today, I thought. Charlie can sometimes, as he will admit himself, go for smashes too much when he doesn't need to and bring them to the net. But he slowed it down today on the overhead, just like that one, That's a great little example of what I'm talking about. It wasn't a huge one bringing them to the net, just a slow one down the middle. And yeah, we got the point. So yeah, I thought he played really well overall. Shout out to Charlie. As you can see, the defence here, I remember this point. His defence off the glass was so good. I scooped one up and he just missed the volley there. So we're playing against Simon on the left, who I've played at Finsbury once before. And we're playing with a Spanish coach called Enrique, I believe. I believe he's a Spanish coach. That's what I've been told. And our tactics were, I kind of got some inside info before I matched tactics from people who played them before. Just go for some lobs. They weren't going to hit big smashes, and then we can kind of attack from there. So that's what we were doing. I like that. I like playing consistent, slower players. And I like playing out of lobs, so that really suited me. I play a nice slow little Bandeka/Vibra there into the corner, and we're at the net here. It's 1-1. So we're trying to hold serve again. Charlie goes back, does a scoop off the glass. Lovely lob there, good depth. We regain the net position. Charlie, good little forehand volley there just to keep the net. And I go for a big one down the line, and that shot worked for me the whole day, apart from the start. As if you watched part 1, that flat smash down the line was really working for me the whole day. And it continued to work for me in this match, so I continue to use it. Charlie, just as I give him praise for not going for the big one all the time, he goes for a big one, then he misses a volley. But it's fine. We make mistakes, we're not perfect. I go for another big flat smash down the middle, down the line, and we get the game. So it is now 2-1. And yeah, those points, that flat smash was he goes for behind the back there, Charlie. Don't ever do that again. I'm joking. Go for it. Why not? Yeah, the big flat smash was really working for me. I'm trying to implement it into my game as a weapon to catch people off guard if they're standing at the back of the court. It's really useful to just throw it in every so often to change the pace. And when players don't expect it, they just can't run forward in time. And then I play a lovely little volley there, right one deep into the back glass. Couldn't retrieve it, our opponent. Play a nice volley there on the forehand. And then I play a lob to come back to the net. Like I said, I was playing the lobs in this match because that's what the kind of tactics were. And nice defense from Charlie here. And he comes back into the net. And I think they missed that one down the line. Yeah, they do. So we're doing well. We're trying to break serve here. If we can break serve, it's fast 4 still. We did ask the organiser if we could play sets to 6 because it's the final. I know it's a consolation, but we tried and she said no, which is fine. And lovely one down the middle there, split us down the middle, but Charlie's there to get it off the glass. I play a half volley, angle towards the cage, and then I play another lob. Look at that lob on the spin. That's really nice for me. That was something I picked up from watching a lot of Padel on YouTube, that spin and then lob. Then I play a backhand volley, nice little half volley, bring the player across. Charlie finds the gap cross court and it hits the cage, and I try and find the gap in between. We play really well in this point. Go for a big smash, doesn't quite come off for me there. Should have hit a bit more power, it hit the side glass and it kind of came back into the middle. And this point is really going on for some time. I think this one of the longest points in the match. I'll come across, stick a backhand volley. Not sure if that was really my ball, but we made it work. And we get the net again. Charlie plays his signature angle, play another signature backhand volley. I let him take this ball, and then I remember this one. Slice right into the cage, and we get the point. And the fist pump comes out for that, because that was a huge moment in the match, I think. Gave us a lot of confidence and momentum. Oh, and he almost comes out of a squash shot. The wrist there. This guy can like scoop the ball up from anywhere. But we do lose a game in the end. It is now 2-2. This is a huge game now. We need to hold serve to put pressure on their next service game. And Charlie goes for an overhead into the glass, and Simon can't quite recover and retrieve that ball. Got a spin on that one. And then Charlie changes it. He really changed the pace up well in this match, I thought, and throughout the day. He goes for a slow overhead, then a fast volley. It's really good to see. I thought he played really well, like I said. And the backhand volley for me, obviously, it's my trademark shot. The shot I love the most, my favourite shot. And we draw the error. So I think we're holding serve pretty well here. We're up in this game, and I just love hitting the backhand volley. I hit it with so much slice. It was my best shot in tennis, and it's transitioned so nicely into paddle. And here I go for another little spin and a backhand volley towards the other side, and we draw the error there. So we're 3-2 up now. Can we break serve and take the set? Can I recover this big smash? I can. I play a lovely little shot there. Got some round of applause from the crowd there, that one. That was nice. And then we draw an error. We're love 30 up now. So I'm really trying to... I missed this return. I'm really annoyed myself because that was a big point. Love 30. But it's now 15-30. Can we get another error? Can we get this point? We're just scrambling. I play one down the middle somehow, and we get the net. And I play a bit of a safe volley down the line, but it does manage to draw the error. Wasn't the best volley. But it's now 15-40 set point. I make the return. Charlie goes for a lob. The smash, and we get to the net, and then they go for lob, and Charlie goes for a big one down the line, and we get the set. So it's 4-2. That was a really good first set from us there. So can we, carry this momentum forward and do well at the start of the second set? Well, that's a big smash from Simon there. Pop that one right out the court. Well played. And he goes for a hot dog there. That would have been audacious if he made that one. But we're trying to put pressure right at the start of the second set. The first game of the second set is always very important for momentum, and keep building and following through and following up from winning the first set. It's very important to start strong in the second, especially in fast four when there's not a lot of time in the match. Play a lovely backhand volley down the middle there. Didn't come off the glass very much, and we win that point. And you see me running around the forehand there to play my backhand. That's how much I love my backhand. And I just overcooked this lob. That would have been really nice if I made that one. But we are 1-love up now. We do hold serve at the start of the set. And now we're trying to break serve again. Charlie retrieves the smash well. Can't quite pop it out the court. Enrique does well to throw up a high lob. And then we come back into the net. And what can I do here? It does drop out. So we do win that point. That was a unlucky little attempted pop out from the smash there from Charlie. But I stick a backhand volley there. I'm literally on the floor when I play that. Duck, and Charlie plays a lob, and we draw the error. So I think we're putting pressure again on their serve here. We're in every one of their service games. He goes for a big smash against Simon. Charlie, lovely little grip change there, and we draw another error. I think this might be break point, and I miss the return on the backhand. I'm annoyed at myself. Simon goes for another big smash. Can't quite get it out of the court, but Charlie can't quite recover that one like he did before. So I think it could be 30-all here, or it could be golden point here, actually. I think this actually is golden point juice. So what can we do here? Charlie scrambling back off the back glass. I stick another backhand volley. Can we just scramble and just draw the error here? But we can't. We lose that point. So it is now 1-all. That was a big moment in the match, because that was actually golden point. And, golden points are very, very important in fast four. They're so crucial. You have to lock in and just try not to miss on that point. So it's now 1-all. They're putting up a fight, our opponents still. They're not going away. But I think Simon was struggling a little bit off the double glass, so we did recognise that in this match. Whereas Enrique was very good at defending off the glass. Obviously, being a Spanish coach, I think he was very used to the glass. So we were targeting Simon off the glass a little bit when we were at the net. That was our tactics. And, Enrique, although he didn't have a huge smash, huge weapons, he was obviously quite dangerous, and he moved us around well. Charlie, with his nice speed around the court here, somehow threw that lob in, and it does end up in the court, but I missed a big smash down the line. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for it there, but I was confident on that shot. Fast serve there from Charlie. That was a good one to throw up, mix up the pace, and to catch him off guard, but he does miss the overhead there. So obviously this game's important. We don't want to get broken. Getting broken is really, really bad in this format. Really bad. So we throw in a lob, and we get the error here, and we do hold serve, so that's like a big relief. It's now 2-1 pressure's right back on their shoulders now. Whenever you're serving in fast four, the pressure is always on the server. It's crazy how much pressure you have, especially when the scoreboard says 2-1 and all it takes is one break, you know. So what can we do here? Lovely shot there from Enrique. That was really well played. Lovely spinny run into the corner and we couldn't recover. Like I said, he was dangerous when you gave him like time on the ball. Plays a nice one to the cage there. Simon goes for another big smash. I play a lovely shot. That was a shot of the match for me. I remember that one. Slice right down the middle off the shot, off the smash. That one felt good. And now that gave us a little bit of confidence and momentum again. We draw an error, and I think this could be break point here. We're putting a lot of pressure on their service games. You know, they're making a few two errors. Charlie, I don't know how he's done this. Oh my God, I don't know how he's pulled that off. That one drops in, the wrist scoop off the floor, and we draw the error. And this is a huge point now. I think it's break point. And a great serve there from Simon. I think we still have another break point here. What can we do? Charlie throws up a lob. Simon slows the smash down, and Charlie can't quite do his wristy backhand. So I think this might be golden point here. It could be golden point juice. I make the return. Charlie throws in a high lob. It just about stays in the court, and we draw the error. It is now 3-1. We do break there. That is huge for us. That is so big. You don't understand how big that is. Because now all we need to do is serve out, and we win the consolation of the Kent County champs. But Enrique plays a lovely one. Lovely volley to the side of me there. And I tried to do a sidewall boast Tapia shot. Didn't work. Obviously, I haven't got the skills for that yet. I play a big one down the line, but Simon's there this time to read. Enrique plays like a gancho and gets the net position again. He loves that flat gancho shot there. It was pretty effective, to be honest, just keeping the ball in play. Charlie goes for an angle cage, and we get the net. And he slows down the overhead like I've been saying. And then I go for some backhand volleys just to try and put a little bit of pressure on Simon in the corner. And Charlie misses that smash. And we just do not want to get broken here after we just broke. I play a lovely slow Bandeka / Fibra into the corner as I see Enrique coming forward. And I play a lovely backhand volley. And we just steady the ship on my service game. And I just felt like I couldn't miss a backhand volley at this point. I don't know, I was liking the racket, and I just wasn't missing my volleys. I play a drop volley forehand. The cage doesn't really help me out with a bounce. It bounces up a little bit. They get the net from it. Simon goes for a decently big smash. Charlie just recovers it, and then it's a bit unfortunate from them maybe, but the ball just died before the glass, so they couldn't read it. And that was match point. We draw the error, and we win the consolation final, baby. And I'm super gassed about this because the start of the day, we thought it was going to be a train wreck. We got blown away in the first match. And to come back and win the consolation final, the signature celebration, the gunshot there, we did it. We won the consolation. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. The day started off so bad. Wait, let me just put my shoes off. You have to sit down. Yeah, that's such a good result. From the way... Oh my God, I'm tired. From the way that day started, it was such a bad start to the day. The first match was just so bad, but we finished the day well, and that's all that counts. Yeah, really good result. Gonna get a lot of points from that as well, so hopefully it'll take me up the GB rankings closer to that goal of top 100. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get a takeaway now to celebrate. And yeah, I did ask at the end if there's a medal for the consolation winner, but they said no, just a pat on the back. So that's what I'm going to give myself. And the next tournament is Rocks Lane next Sunday. We go again. See you then.